I feel like I've been doing a lot of Call of Duty videos recently, but it's only because we finally have something worth talking about now that we've actually seen the multiplayer that I actually want to talk about it. I have been trying to mix it up though, like one day we'll do a Call of Duty video, the next day we'll do like a regular reaction commentary video. It's just really that some days I just can't find anything worth making a reaction commentary video for, you know what I mean? And I don't want to force those type of videos out if there isn't like a good topic to make one on, or I guess a good video to make one on, I should say. Well, actually, I did originally have a video that I wanted to do. It was like this weird kid who traveled across the world to PewDiePie's house in order to interview him, I guess. I don't know. It was like the definition of cringe, man. It was just a terrible interview or whatever. It was really weird. I think PewDiePie himself even reacted to it already. I don't know, because it has like 300k views, so I don't know. But anyways, I was gonna do that and then kind of talk about the whole going to YouTubers' houses or whatever, but I was like, you know what? I probably shouldn't do that. Like, I don't even want to talk about that because all it's gonna do is encourage people to do it more, you know what I mean? Although I know I am technically talking about it now, but I'm not making like a whole video discussing it, you know what I mean? But, you know, next thing you know, some dude's outside my fucking window because I'm talking about this shit. So let me just say this, alright? I'm not playing no games with that because I kind of got to be careful low-key, like because of the videos that I make. A wild Eugene could show up at my doorstep any day, you know, AK fully loaded. He got the extendo clip. He coming for the whole family, you know what I'm saying? Like, I say that as a joke, but at the same time, I say that seriously because I feel like that could legitimately happen. I know, you know, a lot of people out there get really upset at these videos, and you know, it just takes one fucking weirdo out there to get triggered over something, and you know, it's RIP. So I'm just saying, I can't be having any of that, so I'm not playing no games with that. But anyways, on to the topic of the video. I saw this interesting piece of information from Charlie Intel. I'll link the article in the description if you want to go check it out, but the title of it is December update for Modern Warfare Remastered to include additional surprises alongside the 6 more maps. So it's an article talking about Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, if you go further into it and you read it, I want to point out this specific paragraph that says, Raven Software has confirmed that the December content update for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered will include additional surprises for fans alongside the announced 6 additional maps, which is going to be available for free for everyone who owns Modern Warfare Remastered. Alright, so what does that mean? First of all, if you didn't already know, they have confirmed that they will be adding in the 6 final multiplayer maps in December for free as some sort of DLC drop or whatever. And also, just as a side note, because I never even saw this until I was making this video and I was like looking at all this information, they have actually already announced the 10 maps that will be available starting on November 4th up until, I don't know, whenever they add in the new maps. So the 10 maps that will be in COD 4 are Ambush, Backlot, Bog, Crash, Crossfire, District, Downpour, Overgrown, Shipment, and Vacant. Those are the 10 that will be in the game starting in November. The 6 they have to add in are Strike, Showdown, Countdown, Block, Wet Work, and Pipeline, which will be added somewhere in December. Now, honestly, I'm not mad at all at this list. This is almost exactly the same list I created, because I know I made a video about this. I think the only one that I had different, at least from me looking at it right now, is Strike. I would have put Strike in onto the original 10, but other than that, the other 9 look pretty legit, so can't really complain with the 10 that they chose. I was actually kind of concerned about that, but it seems like they did a pretty good job picking the 10 maps, which, you know, it shouldn't be that hard to do in the first place, but thankfully they did it correctly, so I guess I'll give them some credit on that one. But anyways, back to the main topic of the video. So if we break down what the article itself was saying, basically Raven Software, who are the people in charge of Modern Warfare Remastered, they are saying that in December, when they put out the content update with these 6 additional maps, there will also be a additional surprise included in there. Obviously, they aren't saying exactly what it is. They're trying to keep it as a surprise or whatever. There's many possibilities, of course, of what it could be. The first thing that came to my mind, of course, was supply drops. I don't know if they would dare try to do that. Like, do you think they have the audacity to put supply drops in COD 4? I don't know, because that would piss off a lot of people. Like, that would be a big deal. but at the same time, would anyone be surprised if they did? No, I don't think so. So that's definitely something we got to keep in mind. But I think if they do add supply drops to COD 4, right, it's gotta be camos only, man. There's no way they add variants to COD 4. I can say that pretty confidently. They might add in supply drop camos, which I mean, I guess isn't that bad. I don't know. I think it'll be just how it was in the beginning of Black Ops 3, where supply drops were just 100% camos and like emblems and stupid stuff like that doesn't really change the game, which isn't really that big of a deal. I'm not gonna lie, some of these Black Ops 3 camos are really cool. Like, I wouldn't be, I guess, opposed to getting some new camos in COD 4, but I'm not about to be spending hundreds of dollars on that. You know, if you want to do that, you can. I don't think it's worth it in the end, but as long as they're camos only, I guess it wouldn't be that bad. Although the gold camo from all the video footage that I've seen actually looks really good. Like, I'll probably just stick with the gold camo itself. It looks really nice. And also another thing I wanted to mention is they added that new inspect feature from Counter-Strike into COD 4. You know, where your guy just like, he holds out the gun and like kind of flips it around or whatever, looks at it, and he's just examining the camo, and it's the inspect feature. Now, I've never played Counter-Strike, but from the way I understand it, the point of inspecting it is to like examine your new skin that you got, right? Isn't that why they do it? I don't know, I could be wrong about that, but that seems like that would be the point of it, right? So what if they added in the inspect feature to COD 4 so you can inspect your new supply drop camos that you put on your gun instead of a skin, obviously, like it would be in CSGO. So I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Maybe I'm retarded, but I feel like that actually does make sense, so I just wanted to throw that in there. I'm not saying that it's 100% guaranteed by any means. I'm just saying there's a real big possibility we could be seeing supply drops in COD 4. Now, another thing people were saying that might actually make sense is they could be adding in the final 4 COD 4 DLC maps as well. So if you didn't already know, COD 4 only had one DLC map pack in its entire life cycle, and it was called the Variety Map Pack. I don't know why they named it that. That's got to be one of the worst names ever. But it included Broadcast, Creek, Kill House, and Chinatown. So people were thinking like, hey, maybe they might add in these maps as well. But I wanted to point out this one paragraph from the Charlie Intel article that says, Raven Software said they have no plans as of now to add the COD 4 Variety DLC maps, Broadcast and Chinatown, to game, but it's something they look into based on feedback. So besides the fact that they're straight up denying it, you know, they're just straight up and coming out and saying, yeah, we have no plans of adding the COD 4 DLC maps into the game as of yet, but we are listening to feedback. I did notice something that I thought was kind of weird about the way that they actually ended up phrasing it, which maybe could mean something else. Why did they only list Broadcast and Chinatown? Because Creek and Kill House are also 2 of the maps, so was that just like an accident, or what was the deal with them only listing those 2 specific maps? Maybe they have something else planned for Creek and Kill House, I don't know. Just to note, Kill House is a really weird map because you can only play like 2 game modes on it, or maybe 3: Team Tactical, Cage Match, and Free For All. I don't think you can play anything else on that map because it's just so small. It's like, I think maybe even smaller than Shipment, I don't know. But they don't allow other game modes on it, so is that even considered like a real map? You know what I mean? Like, maybe they just throw in Kill House with this update and give us an extra map or something like that. Could be a possibility. But I don't know, at the same time, they probably want to save these 4 maps for DLC because they're definitely going to be bringing this DLC out. It's free money, 100%. The maps are already designed. All they have to do is remaster them. So I think they're definitely going to bring out these COD 4 DLC maps. I don't know if we're going to get them for free or not. They're probably going to sell them, maybe bundle it in with Infinite Warfare or something, like, because there's 4 maps, right? There's usually 4 DLC drops, right? They can include like 1 COD 4 remastered map with each Infinite Warfare DLC drop, you know what I mean? So you have to buy both. Like, I could definitely see something like that happening. So I don't know, they could do something like that to get the maps out, you know, just tons of possibilities with that. But that's pretty much it. I don't know, I just thought it was weird that they're gonna give us some sort of surprise in December. Like, they're making it sound like it's a big deal. I don't know. Maybe it's not even anything serious. Like, maybe they're just throwing in a new bonus camo or something like that. I don't know, you know, something simple. But they're making it out to be like some vague, mysterious, like, big deal or whatever. They're calling it a surprise. So, you know, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because I'm just saying there's a good possibility we could be seeing supply drops in COD 4 Remastered, and that is going to be crazy, man. I can't wait to see what people have to say about that, because the community is not going to be happy about that. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video, so thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to like, rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already, follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day, and peace out.